Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino beer review. Today you have the Rhino. We got beers back behind me. 3 beers left to try, so let's just jump in, eh? Let's reach back here and grab the Nickelbrook beers next. This is Blackberry Jamstand, Real Fruit Berliner Weiss, soured light beer at 4% alcohol by volume. So this is the Blackberry Jamstand. I've really liked the Jamstand so far. I've had strawberry. There was another one, I think, I can't remember the name, which the other one was. This one is blackberry. And one of my major favorite parts about these beers is, unlike some breweries out there, the way you can tell that Nickelbrook does this right is first off the color of the beer. Look at that. That's a beautiful, like, mauve color almost. But then, I don't know if the head is showing it out on the camera, but it is a pinkish hue, and that means that they used real fruit. The fruit is showing up in the head as well. There is a snap, crackle, pop. I'm excited about this. Sent out of the glass, out of the can. I don't know why I do that every single time too. Out of the glass as I bring the can. I guess because we used to do the glass first when we used to do the reviews with the guys and the girls, and I always think that, but because I'm holding the can in my left hand and it goes back here, I always bring the can first, but I always say glass as I'm bringing the can over. Anyway, so here's the problem with this, and I know that it's kettle soured. Most sour beers are kettle soured. Not all soured beers are kettle soured. There is spontaneous fermentation and all that, but most sour beers you buy are kettle soured. Something about at least one of the strains of Lactobacillus sets off a memory in my head, a paradigm, if you will, of when I lived at home in Ottawa on Regina Street. Yeah, I lived on Ritchie, I lived on Penny, I lived in Regina, I lived at Somerset. I lived in the shit end and the shit holes of Ottawa. Like Ritchie Drive, the projects. Yeah. No, so, and it reminds me of that. It reminds me of when my mother had a hair salon in her basement. My room was in the basement as well because I had, there was a 3-bedroom house, and there was my brothers and me, and I was older than my brothers, so I got my own room. It was in the basement. I didn't have a door or anything. I had no real privacy. But my mother would do perms on the little old ladies, and I was a wrestler. I was a rugby player. I worked out at the... so I went home, and I was a night owl too. I as well as being an athlete, I played on multi-user dungeons. I played DSL, Dark and Shattered Lands. I was a Minotaur, and this... So I would play that late into the night on the National Capital Freenet. Every once in a while, I still log into that thing just to see. I can't believe it's still up in this day and age of fucking like virtual reality. These text-based things are still around. But so I would stay up late at night and play video games on the National Capital Freenet. And then I would get up in the morning, go to school, have my wrestling practice, come home, eat dinner, and pass out. And I would wake up with this taste in my mouth from the fucking perm chemicals. And at least one strand of Lactobacillus overpowers everything that goes off in my head and goes, oh my god, perm chemicals. And this is one of them. I can't smell anything but perm chemicals. Cheers, let's try it. I usually taste more than that, but that's the smell always turns me off slightly because I remember living with my mother. And for any of you that have listened to Heart to Hearts and all that, you know a lot of the things that happened in my childhood. And I try not to think about that, but I love sour beers, but sour beers, a lot of them bring me back to that time, and I don't want to be back at that time. Let's drink it and see if we can forget about that time. Oh, we can forget about that time. Wow! Ooh, ooh, that's sour. Ooh, it makes you do the ooh face. Ooh, 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 oh. Full-on blackberry flavor, but the over-ripened, very sour, mushy blackberries, and then you get that tannic, sour and woody taste in your mouth from fucking crunching on the fucking little blackberry seeds that are everywhere. This just tastes like blackberries. Sour, sour blackberries. It's awesome. It really is. It does make you go the ooh, but I'm okay with going the ooh. Out of 10, that's a 9. That's a 9. I love that beer. I can drink that all day, every day. Bye, guys.